Liberal journalist, MOCKS, John Kennedy in public. His stunning response leaves everyone silent. The studio lights blazed down on the sleek modern set of the late-night spotlight, casting a glossy sheen over the iconic glass desk, the plush armchair reserved for guests, and the panoramic city skyline backdrop that framed the scene. The air buzzed with anticipation, a palpable energy that pulsed through the crew as they adjusted cameras, tested microphones, and whispered last-minute instructions. The live audience, a diverse mix of young professionals, college students, and curious tourists, filed into their seats, their chatter a lively hum that filled the cavernous space. Fiona Carrington's name glowed on massive screens around the studio, a testament to the star power she wielded as the show's charismatic host. Known for her razor-sharp wit, unapologetic progressive stance, and a knack for dismantling guests with clever quips, Fiona had carved out a unique niche in late-night television. Her audience adored her, tuning in nightly to watch her skewer politicians, celebrities, and cultural icons with equal zeal. Her monologues, a blend of biting sarcasm and incisive commentary that left viewers laughing and thinking in equal measure. Tonight, however, promised to be something special, a potential ratings juggernaut that had the entire production team buzzing with excitement and a touch of apprehension. It was during a routine production meeting 2 weeks earlier that the idea had first surfaced. The team had gathered in a cramped conference room surrounded by coffee cups and laptops, brainstorming guests who could spark buzz for the show. Names of pop stars, comedians, and rising political figures were tossed around, but none seemed to ignite the room until Veronica, Fiona's head writer, leaned forward with a mischievous glint in her eye. "What about John Kennedy?" she suggested, her voice cutting through the chatter. "The senator from Louisiana. He's got that folksy charm, those quirky one-liners. People either love him or love to hate him. It could be a gold mine." The room erupted in a mix of laughter and skeptical murmurs. Fiona perched at the head of the table raised an eyebrow, her lips curling into a sly smile. John Kennedy, the Republican senator, known for his colorful metaphors and staunch conservative views, was an unconventional choice for a show that thrived on progressive sensibilities. But the more Fiona thought about it, the more the idea appealed to her. It wasn't just about ratings, though she knew a guest like Kennedy would draw viewers from across the political spectrum. It was a chance to showcase her skills, to take a figure who embodied what she saw as outdated ideals and expose them under the bright lights of her stage. To Fiona, this wasn't just an interview. It was a showdown, a chance to juxtapose her modern, incisive worldview against Kennedy's old-school Southern demeanor. Her audience would eat it up, she thought, already picturing the roaring laughter as she landed her carefully crafted jabs. Fiona threw herself into preparation with the intensity of a general planning a campaign. Her office became a war room littered with printouts of Kennedy's speeches, video clips of his Senate floor remarks, and articles analyzing his political career. She watched hours of footage, scribbling notes in the margins of her outline, her pen circling phrases like "oh shucks," "charm," and folksy aphorisms. She couldn't help but smirk as she watched him deliver lines like, "This is dumber than a sack of hammers," in his distinctive Louisiana drawl, his wire-rimmed glasses glinting under the Capitol's lights. To Fiona, Kennedy's style was a caricature, a throwback to a bygone era of politics that her audience loved to critique. She saw an opportunity to highlight the absurdity of his rhetoric, to contrast his home